Saskatchewan Food Industry Development Center is an innovation, commercialization, and a technical support facility established in 1997, serving our clients in Saskatchewan. My name is Mehmet Tulbek. I'm the president of the Saskatchewan Industry Development Center. Basically, my role is to manage the overall organization from the top down, and handling all the budgets and the management and the hiring and oversight of the entire programs in the organization. We have 55 full-time employees, and with our part-time staff, we have about 80 people working at the food center. We have several services from product development to extrusion R&D, manufacturing and incubation services with the food crop quality, food safety and skills development services, small business and startup development services, as well as the new developing fermentation and the bioengineering program. So these are the primary services we support the companies. In addition, we have the pathfinding services and some engineering services that we provide sometimes in terms of the sustainability, life cycle analysis, as well as some economical analysis for the companies. We serve everybody in the food industry, primarily servicing the Saskatchewan companies, from startups. It can be a farmer, it can be a startup company, or a small SME, large SME, or multinationals. In addition to Saskatchewan, we help several companies in Canada, as well as in the international platform from US to Mexico, as well as in Europe, Middle East, and Asia Pacific, and Australia and New Zealand. So we're helping all the food and agri-food companies from startups going into the multinationals. We solve problems such as product development, fine-tuning of a recipe, cost reduction, manufacturing or packaging issues or packaging supplies, from engineering services to raw material quality property. So in general, from farm gate to fork, going to the consumer, we can help our clients in any segments, in any parts of the supply chain, from raw material sourcing all the way to manufacturing and distribution. The new fermentation and the bioengineering facility will focus on primarily on the fermentation and bioprocessing of the products, from a conventional fermentation to biotechnology, all the way to precision fermentation, supporting the small startups all the way to small SMEs, large SMEs, or the multinationals. We'll be servicing them in their commercialization as a contract research, as a contract manufacturing facility. The capacity of the liters of fermentation on this facility will be from 5 liter going up to 10 liter, 100 liter, 1,000 liter, and the 20,000 liter. That is the overall capacity that we are targeting, and we are building the facility at the moment. There will be a solid state fermentation capacity about 300 kilogram, and most of the capacity in the facility will be on the submerged fermentation, mostly going up from 5 liter up to 20,000 liter. We'll be providing centrifuge, separations, decanters, and drying capabilities. These are the main downstream processing capabilities we'll be providing as a follow-up to fermentation and bioengineering process. In addition, we'll be providing some basic analytical services, and we'll also have partners on the external analytical services with more sophisticated analysis. This facility will be focusing on food and agri-food processing companies, but in addition, we can also service on the agtech and the biotech, and also in the different areas of the biotechnology areas, because it's designed as a separate facility. It will be in our premises, but having a separate facility will give us that flexibility to service the industry for other segments of the biotech and agtech industries. It will be up and running by September 2023. We've been working on this due to COVID. There's been some delays, but right now the building is in the construction phase, and we have ordered the equipment. So we plan to be up and running in August-September timeframe. Saskatchewan Food Industry Development Center partner with GAP to support the startups supported by GAP, especially in their commercialization and their market development journeys. We'll be servicing as a contract research, as a contract manufacturing facility, and the companies will be serviced at GAP will be a perfect position to commercialize their products here at the food center. So that will be the overall the focus of our partnership with the GAP organization. Joint initiatives that we partner with GAP are primarily to reach and to support the startups who like to come and invest in Saskatchewan. There are several companies that we've been working and talking and trying to bring them to Saskatchewan and work with us to invest here, as well as to work with GAP and also to help them commercialize and develop new products with the raw materials grown in Saskatchewan and with the right services and the people that we can support them. It's important to work with both of us at the same time because GAP can bring that whole business development and the finance and the venture capital piece, and they can help the startup companies to raise the funds and to help them open up the doors in the whole finance world, where with the technical skills the food center has, we can help them on the contract research and the contract manufacturing side to elevate them and to help these companies to move it into the next level. That's why it's important to work with two groups at the same time. I'm quite excited about the fermentation and the future of fermentation because it's really providing a new solution for a sustainable food future for the consumers. In 2050, we need to be producing about double the amount of food what we produce right now. And with the acres, with the production scale at the moment, we have to increase the yields, and there's not that much yield capability that we can reach in 2050. That's why fermentation gives us a very circular economical solution as well as a very vertical solution where we can utilize the raw materials, the byproducts, co-products coming from the ag streams or the waste streams or different type of parts of the entire supply chain, which we can convert them with the right transformation technologies into food, agri-food or ag-tech or biotech solutions. That's why it's a very exciting time for the food and the ag-tech industry, biotech industry, and we are very excited about the future. The other projects that we are working on at the moment are primarily on valorization. We are looking at the valorization of several bioproduct streams and the co-product streams coming from different Saskatchewan and Western Canadian resources. So increasing the value of these co-product streams are very important, and there are several projects that we are working at the moment to increase those values by using fermentation and the bioengineering technologies. Saskatchewan Food Industry Development Center is one of the key players in the whole ecosystem in Saskatchewan by supporting the commercialization and the contract research capabilities for the companies and providing them the right platform without investing so much equipment and the space by providing the right technical services and the incubation capabilities. With that, we are proud of our organization and continue to be part of the ecosystem in the growing Saskatchewan ecosystem.